Okay, so right now we're about to hit the pendulum. We got leg day. I missed the gym all week last week, which I do not feel bad about. I was listening to my body. But we're going to start with the pendulum. Kind of hit like a full lower body day with the glute focus. But this is obviously hitting quads, so let's just get the big boy out of the way. At the same time of this leg workout, I'm going to talk y'all through my journey with body dysmorphia, negative body image. I know I seem T and the body's good, but little do y'all know it has not always been that way. Actually, recently, up until a year ago of my strength training journey was when I started to overcome that, and I'm going to tell y'all how. Body dysmorphia ruined my life, y'all. When I say a negative body image, hated myself, hated the way I looked, such low self-esteem, couldn't go anywhere without feeling ashamed or embarrassed. Like, I wouldn't even wear shorts. I wouldn't even wear bathing suits, short tops, bralettes. Like, I hated everything. And that really does something to a person, and it changes how you look at yourself and how you show up around people. And it's so unfortunate that something that seems so minuscule and so vain could really impact you. But I think it's important, like as a young woman in this day and age, feeling confident about yourself is important. And if you feel good, you look good. If you look good, you do good. So anyway, I started strength training, and that's truly what changed my life. It not only did it change my relationship with my body, but also how I view myself mentally and spiritually as well, because you're learning discipline, you're learning self-efficacy, you're learning all these things about yourself that you didn't know existed. You have to have faith to show up and not feel your most confident self and still show up and do the reps anyway, do the sets anyway, not knowing if it's going to work. And a year or two later, boom, you'll be T. Like, I don't care what anyone says. You can do Pilates, you can do yoga, you can cardio to death. Nothing will get you to the point of mental and physical strength and confidence like strength training will. Because you feel it burns and you see your body change and recomp itself because you're going muscle burning fat, but mentally, y'all, like, this shit is hard. I don't want to do this. I don't feel like doing this, but you do it anyway. And that's a whole another level of discipline and just being on your shit. So this is the last set though. I have 4 more. Yeah. Two more. Oh my gosh. Thank God for a spotter. So we have some hip thrusts, which my least favorite exercise in glute and or leg day, but we do it anyway. Oh my God. Literally burns so bad. I hate it. Okay, and another thing I realized about strength training in relation to my body image, I'm not checking the mirror as much. I feel like when you have body dysmorphia or negative body image, you're constantly checking the mirror, constantly looking for that validation in yourself. Now it's just the confidence I have in my body, like the unseen factor of me knowing that I'm putting in work and it's working and it's looking good as fuck helps me feel that and not have to validate that by looking in the mirror or checking my clothes so much or whatever. And of course you still have days, but it's really a complete 180. And even how I interact with the world and people around me, like, I'm just loads in confidence and self-esteem, and my self-talk is improved. These are real studies. You can look them up. I'll include some in the bio too. my God, like. Bro, it's one of those you will feel lightheaded, not in a unhealthy way, but that means you're putting in real work, and we put in real work. All right, so now we got the single leg press to kind of compensate for some Bulgarians, which I'm not about to do today. But while I warm up, I'll tell y'all this. A thing that people don't realize when they're about to work out, but they're like, oh, I don't feel like it. It's like, do you really think I feel like it every day? I didn't feel like it today, but I showed up anyway, and that's a whole different type of beast. Like, if you're able to do something you don't feel like doing, there's literally research that a part of your brain, I think it's the amygdala, it grows because you're teaching yourself discipline, which don't matter if you feel like it. Do that shit. Or when the girlies are like, because I get it, trust me, I don't feel confident, I don't look good. For one, I understand. For two, that's the point. If anything, that's more of a reason to get to it, so you can work what's in your control. There are certain things about our life we cannot control, but if it's in your control to change the way you look, do that. Do what you can to make yourself feel better about yourself. And that's get in the motherfucking gym and take yourself seriously. Alright, so we have RDL second to last. We're about to start our working set. But we're gonna superset it with hip abduction. Yeah. Embrace that core. We're gonna do 8. Woo! Yeah, I only got 2 more sets of that in my bag. That's how it is. But I wanted to tell you guys that I'm talking to Cameron. Another thing I'm thinking about in terms of working out and stuff, people think you can go to the gym and only do cardio, only lift a little bit of weight. You're not gonna see anything. Also, you're not gonna turn into a fucking man. Look at the proof. Like, the body is tea, and I say this in the most humble way. Let's say you're a person who's really skinny. I can only really speak to that. If you're really lean or skinny fat and you want to add some curvature, some accentuation, the only way to do that is add muscle, burn fat, to recomp where the fat and muscle is on your body. That's all it is. It's not a whole new process. Well, kind of it is, but it's what you're eating, prioritizing your protein, how you're sleeping, getting steps to burn that extra fat, weight training, strength training to gain that extra muscle. Period. That's all it is. So yeah, let's go do some abductions. All right, so we're on our hip abductions. Do it. Burn. That's it, you guys. Thank you for coming along on my lower body day and listening to my story. And if I can do it, if I can get through it, you can too. My DMs are open for one-on-one coaching, link in bio for my girls wanting to overcome negative body image, body dysmorphia, low self-esteem through strength training, which I feel is the most effective, damn near only way, true way to do it. So love you guys. Bye.